like one of those things where we can, I keep wanting to look out the window because it's so pretty, where you can go out in the evening out to dinner and not have to wear a jacket. So we're very lucky. So sending all the sunshine your way to whoever would like to experience that as well. So thank you all for joining us here today. The beautiful Sparkle Queen of Scotland, Alice Trevorrow, was originally scheduled to join me as my guest, but she was feeling unwell. So my beautiful ladies stepped in, my gal pals and BFFs stepped in to join me here today, Miss Kelly Brickel, Lynne Juneau, and Nancy Muratalla. So they'll be joining us and we'll just have a fun time doing some readings here for you all today. So I'm excited for that. And then tomorrow, everyone, is Messages from the Enchanted Realm. So two more good friends of mine, Miss Fran Pearson, Shannon Rattay, will join me for Messages from the Enchanted Realms. And that's going to be at 2:30 Pacific time, 5:30 Eastern, and 9:30 in the UK. We're still 1 hour off until UK time changes. And coming this Monday, everybody, after Inner Realms and Outer Journeys and Be in the Light, is the Love Show episode 3. And I'm very excited to have two amazing integration coaches joining me. I would call them integration specialists, and they are founders of the Light Dark Institute, Tani Thole and Leslie Rogers. So super excited to have them on. A lot of what I know I've learned from them. So please do join me on Monday. You will not want to miss it. So anyways, again, thank you for joining me here today. Let me say hello to everybody who's on. I see Arnie Layton is here. So hello, my friend. Thank you for joining me. Lots of love to you. I see our beautiful Jennifer McCormick is here too. I'm going to catch up with the comments here too. So there's Arnie saying hello to Brian, and there's Miss Karen Boyle. Good evening to you too, love. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And beautiful Jennifer McCormick again, also joining us from the UK. Good to see you. Good to see you. And hello, Brian. Happy equinox to you. Lots of love to you, my friend. I call Brian Magic Man. he's our magic man here too. So Patrick, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Over from Ireland. It's so fun being international. I gotta say, I really love it. It makes me so happy. Hello, Debbie O from Texas and Virgo. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, love. So I'm so happy that you're all here. So as we are all joining in, I think we're ready to go here. So I'm going to invite the ladies on to join me, and we'll go ahead and get started. So there's Miss Lynn. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Good to see you. And then we've got Miss Nancy. Hello, hello. Good to see you. How are we all doing?
Awesome.
Oh, I can't hear you, Miss Nancy. I think you're muted.
Surely am. Hi, everyone.
There she is.
If only I could always stay muted. My family would be very happy.
Well, that would be no fun.
That's true.
I like hearing your voice. So, how are we doing? And Lynn, you're also telling me that we're direct. Mercury is no longer in retrograde, so some of our universal, technology glitches should improve. So that's an exciting thing to know too. And hello to Michael Christopher who's joined us. So all our friends are here today. So and oops, Nancy just froze. Okay, now you're better. Now you're better, love. All right. How are you enjoying first day of spring so far? I know it's brand new, but do you have any?
It's too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah, you're a little more inland, so you're another like 10, 20 degrees hotter. Because if it's hot at the beach where I live, it's really hot where you are. So that might be a little bit.
112 degrees in my car yesterday.
Oh no. That's too hot.
It's a little too hot.
Okay, that'd be a little bit too hot.
Okay. It's,
all right.
I'm peeling the layers off.
you got to come a little bit down to the coast, I think, this weekend if you have the chance. Hi, Rose Sullivan. How you doing, love? Thank you for joining us here too. So, all right, girls. I have a question for you. I want to talk mediumship for just a little bit, and then we'll move on to. Yes, we're doing readings, everybody. So get excited. And we'll move on to these readings. And Kelly is going to be joining us in just a few minutes. She's just taking care of us behind the scenes here. What is when it comes to your mediumship journey, what is like the one really impactful thing in how it's changed you as a person. So, because it's not just about learning how to be a good medium and gaining evidence, but it's a journey of self as well too.
Yeah. Do you want to go first, Lynn?
Sure. Thank you. For me, being able to be of service and help people change their viewpoint and their lives profoundly by getting healing, being in connection with their departed loved ones, that has just moved me so deeply and helped me feel like I'm really being of value, being of service. So my self-esteem and my confidence has continued to go up. And it helps keep me from comparing myself and my abilities to other mediums, which is a real trap. Easy one to fall into for those of us who do this work. Excuse me. So I'm often reminded that if we help even one person and we help them this much, then that's still an accomplishment.
Absolutely. So it's really helped with like you building your confidence in yourself by being of service to others. That's a big one. That's a really big one because there's I know when I started this journey, I had much less confidence in me than I do now too. So it kind of forces you to grow into that and to trust yourself and to trust the universe and all
that
that.
Confidence has just gone across the board into the rest of the areas of my life, which was a little surprising, but really a gift.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not an easy walk to get that confidence. Like we have to go through a lot of tears and struggles and everything to get there. But when you do get there, you're like, oh, I kind of like how this feels.
Absolutely.
That's a good one. Okay, how about you, Nancy? Beautiful.
I'm just going to strip it down raw. There's no holds bar here. So, confidence is a big one. And you're constantly one more class, one more mentorship, one more mentor. I don't think I got it. So for me, I don't get to do this every day. So when there's the in-betweens of a whole week going by and I perhaps didn't do not one reading, of course the self-doubt kicks in. Like, is it like riding a bike? Yeah, you might say that. It could be like riding a bike. You just get right back on and you start pedaling. So I think all of the foundation, all of the learning and development that continues on and on is what the core foundation is. And if you could just be okay with that and remind yourself that you do understand that. And I've wanted to throw in the towel many, many times. Jennifer knows this. Like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. You don't even invite me to those anymore. I'm done. And so I think that, what Lynn talked about how it brings, so much healing and joy, even just to one person. And I get the little sprinkles. So it's one thing when we're on a platform like this where we get to do readings or, we're on a bigger forum. But sometimes I get to be really lucky during my work week, which is not a mediumship work week for me. I do get the little nudges and the little sprinkles of, hey, I think I have someone. And I think spirit understands that I'm doing this right now. So I don't mix the two, but I get the nudge right at the right time where it seems to always be appropriate, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it needed, and I just got chills as I said that. So sometimes the timing just seems to work out. And that also is a little reminder for me why I wanted to do this to begin with. So I hope I answered the question.
Yeah, I love that too. And we do go through that. Oh, is that a puppy or is that static? Okay.
Package delivery, real life stuff.
That's okay. Kids, puppies, it's all good. I love it. um, I was going to say, there's many times where when you're about to level up, you feel like you're going to give up because it gets hard or something gets changed. The way you're working changes. And then you're like, oh gosh, what happened? And then you realize later that you've leveled up. But in the meantime, it's like the tears, with the tears, the tears. I mean, I have cried a river many times through my journey too. And you do worry, like if you haven't done a reading in a while, like if you've forgotten how to do it, if they're going to show up, there's that feeling. But they do, they always do. So thank you, Nancy. So Kelly, I was asking, like, how has the journey itself impacted you as a person? In our how it develops us and how it changes us. If there's like one thing that you could think of.
Oh, well, it teaches you so much about energy because a lot of times we are going through things within our lives and we're like, oh, gosh, this is difficult. Gosh, this is annoying. And it makes you feel all these emotions, and you start to understand the deeper correlations behind everything, because that's part of your job when you're reading and you're working with healing energy, to highlight that for other people. So you start taking a lot of responsibility for your life, and it's a lot, because you might say, okay, I see the light, I see the path, but then you have to do all the work with it. So you are, it's not easy street, yeah. So I think when you start working with energy, because the universe deals with energetic laws, you start walking the difficult path, and you have to be okay with that, and you have to be honest with yourself with that. And you just go, oh, my life just got more difficult, but it just got a whole lot better.
Both at the same time, huh?
Yeah.
It's harder and better at the same time.
Maybe it doesn't feel like that at the same time, but it sure as heck does if you just continue to, you can't ignore it. So if you do ignore it, or if you're like, this is hard, but you're really not doing anything about it, your life will get harder. But if you just do something with it, unfortunately, it might take months or even years, but if you just keep going, it's going to get a whole lot better.
Yeah, it's very true. Like, you have to stick with it. Yeah.
I think of it a little like the birthing process. A lot of times, I mean, you can't have a newborn baby without going through that difficulty and that pain, but look at the gift.
Potty training.
On the others. You bring up potty training.
All of it.
We've all had accidents, ladies. That's life. It's not always a clean victory.
Yeah. It's good we talk about this too, because especially when we have other, developing mediums that are with us, they know they're not alone. And like these are normal parts of the growth process and the phase of what we all go through. And it's like I have cried many rivers, many, many, many tears. I don't know if I can still do this.
The flip side of it, though, the flip side of it is, there is all that fear and having the confidence, having faith in it, I believe, as Arnie said. But I will say there's nothing more comforting than knowing that you're connected to spirit. And, even in your worst of times, it's like you just reach for that. And it's such a comfort just to know it's there. So it might be scary when we're trying to actually, read for people and help people. But it's also so beautiful and so comforting to know it's really all around all of us.
Yeah, it's magical.
I think it's always. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Lynn.
It's daunting to surrender to a higher, whether our higher power, source, whatever you want to call it. I have long-term sobriety, and people say, "Oh, you should be so proud of yourself." No, it's by the grace of God and surrendering to a higher power every day, which I still do. So it's really in sync. That part of my life has really been in sync with doing this work, because there is a lot of surrender involved and getting out of the way.
Yeah. Agreed.
A lot of surrender, a lot of like letting go, letting spirit in, and just kind of like, I'm here, you do the rest, I follow the lead. It works really well when you do that. It's just when we keep trying to grasp at it and make it happen and control it and look for it, that's when we can run into a little bit of difficulty. And hello, aloha to everybody who's joined us here too. So it's really good to see everybody. So, oh yes, Evelyn saying,
Vivian,
no kidding.
Yeah.
Evelyn, I'm going through potty training again. Hi, me too.
That's too funny. That's too funny. All right, I got another question for ladies, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get started with the readings. But first of all, thank you to everybody who's joined us. We've got more beautiful friends who are here with us too. And thank you if at some point you can make sure to heart our video if you're over on Facebook, and thumbs up over on YouTube. We always love a follow, a share, a subscribe, a tag. Thank you, Arnie, for doing the hashtag live. It just kind of helps the algorithms, and it lets Facebook know that we're doing a good job. And so it shows it to more people. So then we actually get to reach more people with all of the love we have to share. So thank you for doing that. Much, much appreciated too. All right, I got one more question. We've done this before, but it's self-love central time. Now, one thing or two things or three things that you love about yourself, and it can be anything at all.
Okay, I'll go. Twist my arm. This used to be a very, very difficult question for me to answer. And it shouldn't be a difficult question for any of us to answer. And you should have a long laundry list. It shouldn't just be two or three things that are so difficult to come up with. But here's what I've come up with. I love about myself that I am loyal, protective, dedicated mother, family member, and friend. And I really value that attribute about myself because it's so important for me to be authentic to anyone that I interact with. And when I really love people really hard. So I love that about myself.
I love all those things about you too, and I felt that too. And please, everybody in the comments, we'd love to hear what you love about yourself too, because it's such a beautiful experience for us all to share in that too. I felt that, Nancy, and I was like, yep, that's all true. That's all true. So thank you, Nancy. All right, Lynne or Kelly, who's going next?
I'll go next.
Okay, Miss Lynne.
So I love my wacky sense of humor. And I'm starting to appreciate it more and more as I do these lives because I get the most loving feedback. People like my laughter that, I used to kind of hide those wacky parts of me. Now I'm finding out that they're entertaining. So that's been a joy to get into that. And I appreciate my creativity, a lot of which comes from, I believe, my connection to source. So these creative ideas and all the different types of readings I've been doing, that's because I was willing to listen to my spiritual guidance and not worry so much about what people think. So I love the fact, and I love the fact that maybe not 100% of the time, but many times I am brave and adventurous.
Yes, you are.
Love that. All very true, Lynne. Yay, that was beautiful. That gave me a spark of joy to hear. And thank you all for joining. Jade was saying she loves how vulnerable she is. And Evelyn's saying she loves your giggles and the joy bubbling up. So that's so cool. I love it. Sylvia loves her friendly personality. So it's so great. I love it when we do this. This is the best too. All right, Miss Kelly, your turn.
My goodness. I love that I'm creative, and I love that I like to cook, and I get to come up with creative solutions as well as creative, creations. I know that's redundant, but I just like kind of throwing things together and just going, okay, like what are we working with here? And amazing combinations come forth in life and in other metaphoric ways. So Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm proud, and I love the fact that I'm curious and I'm loving, and I give people the benefit of the doubt. So I really try to work with like people where they're at. And I think that's a good thing. And I like that about myself.
I love those things about you too. Those are great things.
All true.
That's very Kelly.
Absolutely.
That's very Kelly. Brian loves his creative little boy. Oh, I love that too, Brian.
The playground
Magic Man is very fun and playful.
Oh, there's Brian. Hi.
Yay, yeah, Brian Lars here. So everybody, you want to check out his show on Monday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, Be in the Light, after Karen Bonafilia's show, Inner Realms, Outer Journey. See, I remember it now. I'm getting the title. So that's a lineup on Monday, followed by the Love Show. So yeah, we got, for those who have just joined us, tomorrow's messages from the Enchanted Realms, 2:30 Pacific. And Monday, we've got Inner Realms, Outer Journey, Be in the Light, and The Love Show, my new show, episode 3 at 6 p.m. Pacific. So lots more fun. And if I missed any, Kelly, let me know, or step in and correct me.
Kelly's like, oh, what? I was paying attention.
I know, right? All right.
We have Spiritually Imperfect later tonight.
We do have Spiritually Imperfect. I wasn't sure, so that's why I didn't say anything.
We do. And Michael Christopher was in the comments saying hi earlier. So shout out to Michael Christopher.
Hi, Michael Christopher.
Woo. Hey, Kelly, doesn't Karen have a show at noon tomorrow?
And she does.
Oh, with Miss Lynne.
Yes.
It's with Lynne.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't done.
Oh, you weren't done? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay, please.
A long list.
I was like, that's the soonest is tonight, and then Saturday we have a lot of stuff. We have Lynne is a guest on Karen's show, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys, and then do we shout out Guided Life and Messages from the Enchanted Realms?
Yes, Messages from the Enchanted Realms at 2:30. So Karen Bonafilia's show, Inner Realms, Outer Journeys, Messages from the Enchanted Realms at 2:30 Pacific. And then Guided Life with Shannon Rattay at 4:15. So
Jennifer Lee's here. You never know.
Jennifer Lee.
And Michael Christopher's talking about his own show. He's razzing his own show.
MC.
I heard that
these parrots a bit comedy hour at the same time as it is reading show. You're definitely going to be. You're definitely going to be in for some fun. So that's for sure.
So how about you, Miss Jennifer? Do you want to answer the question too?
Okay, I will answer the question. What I love about myself, let me see. I love that no matter what life throws at me, I just keep getting back up and going. And you just can't crush me no matter what you do. I just keep going and moving forward. And even if I get no break, I still keep going and moving forward. So I'm like one of those like ancient, whatever biological beings that just won't die.
Oh no, bionic woman.
There you go.
just try it. Don't work. So I like Lynne. I love that I'm funny and I'm quirky and cute and sexy and sweet all in one package. And so I like to say my higher self, my I am of me is having a lot of fun being Jennifer. So I have fun being Jennifer. So that's what I love about myself. And I have a heart of gold, and I have a huge capacity for love. So very happy about that. So thank you.
Yes, and yes.
All of that is true. Absolutely.
Thank you. See, now we're all emo.
That's okay. We're supposed to be emo.
I do emo quite well. All right. I do want to acknowledge.
Jade loves your Barbie vibes.
Who does?
Jade.
Oh, thank you, Jade, fellow Barbie girl. Just in case, how can I do it on my phone? Just so you know, I just love her. I've got her on my phone, just so you know.
Oh wow!
All right.
And it's spring, so yeah, I do have a lot of Barbie on today. But we have such fun childhood memories with Barbie. My mother and I, and the collection, and going to buy birthday gifts for girlfriends' birthday parties. And my mom would always buy one for me too, so like I wouldn't feel left out. So it's like I have like really special memories of Barbies, but she's also a fashion icon. And she took us from just baby dolls into like all kinds of possibilities. So it's like, I gotta give a shout out to, to Barbie World too. Hi, Maggie Martin. Good to see you. Thank you. I did want to acknowledge anybody else who was sharing what they loved about themselves too in the comments to it. And then we'll do some readings. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Okay. All right. So let me see here.
I like
Rose
Rose's comment.
She likes her stubbornness, kindness, and love for my children.
There
Yes,
you go,
beautiful.
Rose.
Shout out to motherhood and to loving our children. That's the best.
And the
Evelyn's
stubbornness.
Don't let life take that away from you, girlfriend.
Right.
Jade loves that she maintains a positive outlook, and
She's
that
talking about
you
you.
have.
She's talking about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Jade.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I do have some moments where I get just a little bit on the darker side, but you probably don't see those. Those are personal moments.
Grab your sword.
Oh,
So
okay.
So we're sharing what we like about ourselves. Whoa.
You told me
boy.
to. It's not real. It's not real. It's just my symbol of strength.
Or is it?
It's my Xena warrior princess sword, you know. So
There you go.
it's my symbol of strength, you know. Life
Hello, Wonder
isn't
Woman.
always rainbows and unicorns, you know. It's like it's
True.
challenging sometimes.
It's one of your archetypes.
Just
one of my
one.
many archetypes.
Very sun.
So many in there. Okay. Shannon loves that she's compassionate and she sees people through a loving, understanding lens that makes her life so beautiful and it makes her resilient. That's beautiful.
Fabulous.
That's
Hi,
beautiful.
Shannon.
Jade loves that Kelly is clean living and caring about Mother Earth and healing with different modalities.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you so much, Jade. I really
That is
appreciate
beautiful.
that.
Jade sharing lots of love. And Tani was a single mom since 19, worked hard and represented her country while showing her son the important things in life, resilient, tries my best, gives back to community and people as much as I can, as culture and family is most important to me. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you, Tani. I love that you were all sharing that too. So,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Arnie.
Xena.
I got my biceps on. If you can't tell, I work out. You know, so I'm like, with these guys, I'm like, no one's gonna.
Kelly, I feel like you need a special effect right now that has like the big lightning bolt. That's.
I wish we had things like that. You think we would? We can have some background stuff, but yeah, like there's no like effects. I StreamYard work on that.
Yeah, let's work on that.
That would be cool. Kind of like how we have, how you can do things on the Zoom sometimes with the reactions on the Zoom. So,
right.
Okay. All right. Let's do readings, everybody. Howie, are we ready? All right.
Yes.
I know you guys have been waiting so patiently, so thanks everybody. Please, if you could put open in the comments, that lets us know that you are giving your consent to receive a message here today. Please know if you don't receive a message and you hear something in somebody else's message, that is meant for you also. So please take that into your heart, wrap it up in a bow on a package, and bring that into your being. We'll try to do some collective ones at the very end. So like everybody feels like they're really getting something here today. Please also know that this is a healing space. So just by being here, you're in the energy, you're getting some kind of healing or some kind of upliftment from spirit. Maybe they're going to do something to help you with your gifts, who knows, but put a little prayer or a thought out there too, because while we're in the energy, we might as well maximize what we can get out of it too. Second, everybody, too, if you are selected, we just go to who we feel energetically guided to. If you are selected, if you could please keep up with us in the comments as fast as you can. So it's okay if it's not spelled perfectly. You know, yes, he had a hat. No, he was older than that. I don't remember. Those are all very helpful. And I know you're on your phone and it's a little teeny tiny. Just do the best you can. But there is a little delay with the comments. So it helps if you could try to keep up with us. It keeps the power flowing. And it lets us know we're on the right track and with the right person, because we really do want to be as accurate as possible. So with that, I will thank you. Nancy, do you want to go ahead and go first? Because I do know you're going to have to get back to work. So I want to be mindful of that. We've got lots of people open here in the comments.
Yeah, sure. All right. How about Debbie O?
Debbie O. Okay, Debbie O.
All right, give me a second. All right, Miss Debbie O. How are you doing, sweet lady? I have pulled two cards right off the bat for you. I have the Take Action and a Let Go card, and they're actually really quite beautiful. I think the messages might be a little bit in the way here. Let go and take action, and you have this beautiful angel warrior on a beautiful horse. So what I want to share with you is I feel like you have a lot of stuff going on in the background, and I feel like these cards are reminders for you. Maintain that harmony and that peace at the level where you need it to be. What I'm feeling in for you is that there's a lot of noise that's going on, and there's some temptation there to engage in it. Okay. So I feel like Spirit is reminding you kind of to take charge and really, really dig your feet into the ground and stay firm on what your belief system is. Don't allow any of that to start penetrating in, because I'm feeling like it has been kind of little puncture holes, like little needle pins, and you doubt it. You doubt yourself sometimes on what you know to be what you want, what you need. Okay. So really, it's just a really beautiful nudge from Spirit to really remember the power that you have. Remember who you are. Remember to stand up for yourself. And sometimes standing up for yourself doesn't have to be vocal with words. It could be with actions. And sometimes you don't need to say anything at all. Okay. So I hope that resonates for you. I really want to kind of hand you the baton, like you have the power. Feel free to use it and stand up for what you believe in. Okay. So
I love that.
With you, Debbie. Thank you.
Beautiful message, Nancy. And she was saying, yes, yes, it all resonates. So she was keeping up with you. Yeah. So she understands the message. So
thank you. Sorry, I didn't take a breath there.
No, that was perfect. That was perfect. Lynne or Kelly, who would like to go next?
I'll go
Okay,
next.
Lynne.
Excuse me. Evelyn Shesum. Did I say that correctly?
I think so. Miss Evelyn, your turn.
Evelyn, if I say your last name correctly, do I get extra points? Okay. Evelyn, I know you see I see you a lot of the time in our shows. Is she still here?
I'm sure she is. She's pretty good about staying with us the whole time. So
all right, Evelyn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
She's here. She said sure.
Evelyn.
Okay. She's over on YouTube. She's quick to the typing.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Evelyn.
All right,
Evelyn.
So Evelyn, look what I have for you today. This lovely, vibrant orange. As you can guess, I'm doing ribbons for you all today. Tangerine. I hope is the writing over their view of me, Kelly? Because
No,
I can see the comments over me.
Put it. I'm holding in the other hand. That hand. Hold it in the other hand. No, other hand.
Yeah, the other one.
Other
You're
hand.
good.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, my view is
now we
different.
can see it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we have Spirit is pulling Tangerine for you today. This fabulous, creative, vibrant color. It's a 28, which is going to reduce ultimately to a 1. Evelyn, what kind of creative venture or something new are you wanting to bring to the forefront that I feel last year and in your history you held back on a little bit, because there's something in you creative that's bubbling up to the surface going, it's time, it's time. Do you know what that's talking about? Oh my goodness. And tangerines are tart and sweet at the same time. So this is something that's going to bring a whole new energy. Painting. So there's actually something tangible, artistic for you to bring to the forefront. This is going to bring sweetness to your life and truly will be a gift to whoever receives. Yeah, she says, like me. Indeed, Evelyn. Okay, so this is going to bring sweetness to your life, a whole new aspect. And this time that you devote to doing this, the universe is urging you not to think of this as selfish or taking time away from your loved ones, because it's one of those activities that is going to feed you, that is going to allow you to go to the well and get replenished and refilled, so you can indeed pass that along to your loved ones. Oh, I chose citrine for you the other day. Ah, did I? Okay. So another very happy, creative energy. And citrine is something that nothing negative sticks to. So bringing through that vibrant positivity is really going to serve you. Evelyn, if you're quick, I'll let you pick a number between 1 and 50. You know the drill. For those of you who may not have seen my ribbon readings before, there's 50 ribbons up here on a numbered display. And let's see if I can do it quickly enough. Hi, Charlene. Okay, Evelyn, 34. Thank you. I know that one.
She is quick. She's quick. I think YouTube might be faster than Facebook. Maybe.
Okay, Evelyn chose 34. This side, black. Okay, so don't be scared. Okay, black is actually a good thing. This is the color of the womb. This is the beginning of manifestation. This is the color of things growing at a slow, steady rate in divine timing, along with nature. And look, you got orange and black. Wait, between now and Halloween, your creativity is going to be building and building. And let's see, this is March. How many months is Halloween away? I have to count on my fingers. April, May, June, July, August, September, October.
About 7-8 months.
About 8 months.
7, 8
That's
months.
about how long it takes to grow a baby. So you've got something creative in the work that is going to come about around late October. So this painting that you're doing, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a showing of your creativity by fall. Okay. Really going to be fabulous. And instead of feeling guilty about that time you use on that 34 reduces to a 7. Watch your priorities. As long as you're taking care of your top priorities, let the little stuff go. If it falls off the plate and it's little, don't worry about it. Make sense? Okay, Evelyn. You're not that good at painting? She says she's not that good.
Oh, she's very good. Yeah, no, she's beautiful painter. I've seen her work. Yeah, she is that good.
Jennifer knows. Okay. And you're going to get better, Evelyn. It's going to get better. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me work with you.
That was beautiful. Now I want to go to Trader Joe's and get some fresh squeezed tangerine juice, because you guys had that as the best.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Oh, way better than orange juice, especially if they have the fresh squeezed.
Ooh.
You know, sometimes it's pasteurized, sometimes it's a fresh, but oh, it's so good. It's the best way to start your day. Okay. All right, Miss Kelly, you ready? If you're still here, open in the comments and keep up with us if we select you, please. Thank you.
Okay. I kind of I'll do like 2 really short ones, but because I'm kind of Jennifer Lee, like, you're a host, but for whatever reason, I'm like beelining to your energy. So Jennifer Lee, are you still here? Oh, look, she's right here.
Yep, there she is.
Okay. Jennifer, what's your question? Jennifer Lee? Jennifer S. Lee. S tier. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but that's like, like top tier, S tier. Jennifer S. Lee.
Ooh, I like that.
It's true. Yeah. It's like a classification that people use.
She might be just general.
General. I'm just going to give her just 1 second.
Well,
All
she's
right.
here.
So you just let me know, but I'll go general to start. Oh, okay, cool.
No
Lots of
specific
irons.
question. Lots of irons on the fire.
Okay. Well, the first thing that came up is like the rest and rejuvenate. I can't even say it. Rejuvenation card. There you go. That came up. And so, like validation that you've been practicing that and that you will continue to have to up your game. What has worked in the past will not work now the same way. You have to go slower as you're going faster. So you have to learn to balance these parts of you, and also have patience, because a lot of things are changing, and some of the irons are going to yield really, really prosperous, successful results, and others, it's a matter of, again, learning about your energy in a different way and utilizing different parts of yourself. But I feel like you're in a point within your life where you're really excited. I feel like you've been excited before, but you really feel the zest for life, like that you're coming out alive. You're grateful in a lot of areas. You're optimistic. It's like that playful cynicism you have or have had has really melted away, because you have like this new calling of responsibility, and I'm going to say the word again, optimism. It's really important that you are, and this is, I think, the main card coming up for you, that you are continuing to stand your ground, because the more sensitive or the more optimistic you get because of the enthusiasm, like this, like kind of like new fire that's been stoked inside of you to varying degrees. And I feel like it's been like, burning and burning and burning. It's not just like this month, like I really felt it. It's been growing, to really stand your ground, because like, yeah, the more compassionate and sensitive you are, the more sometimes you'll give someone the benefit of the doubt, or be like, hey, well, now I know it's deeper. And like, you can get into some troubling waters because of that. And a new can of worms can open up, and you're just like, wow, I really should have, done this. And I guess I really don't have it figured out. I think you do. I just think like, it's having the mixture of boundaries and sensitivity, and you're going to have to like play around with that. So honor these both great things rather than reducing or removing one of them. So I'm going to give that to you. I hope that makes sense, Jennifer. And then I want to go to like Tawny as well. So Tawny, you got the New Beginnings card, and you got an invitation to do something to change the way that you feel, to change your routine, to change your... Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. You got the invitation to change how you are doing life, because I feel like there are times where you're aware it's like, I don't have the life that I want, and I'm a little discontented and bored with it. And it's like maybe you don't even look to, maybe you do, but I'm aware of there's distractions going on, whether you mean to or not. And it's just like, you're in a new phase. You are operating with new rules. You have a spiritual strength within you that you didn't have before. Like we were talking earlier, how life gets better when we're more energy sensitive. It just really stinks at first. Like go into the storm, and you get to change who you are. You get to co-create who you are. You get to say that has happened in the past, but I get to choose me. And then also I get to love like differently, and I get to show up differently. So everything that I regretted before, I can change that, or everything I regretted now, I can change that. So right now it's a building time, and be excited for that. You get to, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you are, but like you have so much power. You get to do so much, and you see things so clearly. So I know you know that. So take that knowing, you see clearly, you see things like with neutrality. That's a huge power. Apply that to your life and create some beauty. And I want to give that to you. Oh, she just said, I got a new job and I'm my own boss and feeling more empowered. I didn't even go there, but that's really awesome. And then you got the foundations and achievements part. So what is really important, you are in a good place, but firm foundations are needed. Okay? Firm foundations are needed or old patterns will resurface even though we're in completely new territory. So hold strong and really take care of yourself. So I'm just gonna say that, just shorter readings, but thank you.
Two beautiful messages. Those are two beautiful messages. Thank you, Miss Kelly. All right, Miss Nancy, I'm mindful because I know you have to get back to work. So if you want to do another one, or if you want to do a collective one,
You're good. You can go. You're
we're
welcome
good.
to go next,
Okay.
Jennifer.
No, you're going next. I'll do a collective one at the end with you all too.
Okay.
So let's do another check-in. Who's still here? Who's open?
Please.
And again, if Nancy feels drawn to you, please keep up with us in the with her in the comments. Yes to this, no to that, da da da. So we know we're on the right track. If you've just popped into, if you wouldn't mind hearting our video, follow, subscribe, thumbs up, tag, all that good stuff. We greatly appreciate it too. We have another show coming up this evening, Spiritually Imperfect. And tomorrow we've got Inner Realms, Outer Journeys, also with Lynne Juneau. More readings tomorrow, followed by the Fairy Show, Messages from the Enchanted Realms, fairies, angels, dragons, you name it. We go to all of those fun places, followed by Guided Life as well. And then I'll do Monday's rundown a little bit later. Hi, Maggie Martin again. Love the flowers. Happy spring to you, girl. So good to see you all again. Okay, Miss Nancy, ready?
I believe I'm drawn to Karen Berry.
Karen Berry, all right.
I don't think she's had a reading yet.
Okay. She has not.
Miss Karen Berry, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Let me see if I can lay all this out because I did pull a couple of cards for you. And I am definitely feeling for you that there's a lot of changes that you're considering or you're afraid possibly to consider, or you're hesitant, I should say, rather than afraid. I don't like that word. You're hesitating because they're changes, and changes can be very nerve-wracking, but I feel like there's something going on with either location where you currently reside, something with a career. I feel like there's some kind of big things that you've been kind of contemplating because I'm feeling like, okay, thank you. I feel like it's up to you. Like you can do any of these things. I feel like it's up to you. And it's funny because I pulled several cards, but 3 of the cards that I pulled all say it's going to be successful. Okay. Change of home. Okay.
Hi.
Thank you.
I was loud. My cat just walked in.
I also feel like there's been a little bit of a waiting game, both on your part, but it's kind of been moving a little bit slower than you hoped. And that's okay because it's really the divine timing of it all. With what it is that you are trying to make changes, what you're really headed towards, what you're striving for. There's definitely been a lot of obstacles in your way. I don't know if there was some that you had your eye on that kind of fell out and you were not able to get that one. I feel like there is, okay, thank you. It's all happening. It's unfolding for a reason. Like sometimes we think this is where I want to be, and then it doesn't work out and we feel really disappointed and we feel like we failed. And it almost sometimes makes us take a step back and maybe not want to do it anymore. But again, Spirit is really encouraging you. I feel a lot of like there's reaching towards what's really meant for you. Have some patience and have some trust with that. You're definitely moving in the right direction, and there is a lot of success that is coming with that. One of the cards I pulled was Triumphant and Success. Another beautiful angel card that I pulled was absolutely an angel with the success with an exclamation point. Okay. I also want to really bring towards the surface. I feel like there's been a little bit of a some emotions that have been played on. I don't know if it was a loss of someone, but I feel like there's been things that have been really heavy on your heart. So be a little patient with yourself. It's okay to work through some of those things. And just really quickly, I know we're on a time limit here, but I also feel like I have a woman here with me. And I feel like she would have been someone that would have been very close to you. I do feel like there's a woman here that would have been very strong. She had a lot of strength. She was kind of a no BSer. She kind of just got to the point. I feel like she was somewhat of a role model. Okay, thank you. And I also feel like keep that with you. Don't change that about you either, Karen. Okay, go with what you want and stick with that. Okay, give it time to unfold, but it is going to be extremely successful with where you land. So I'll leave you with that.
That's a beautiful message. Thank you, Nancy. And the star of the show, Kelly's kitty cat, joined us.
Is it the camera angle or is that a humongous cat?
He's a big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's actually quite svelte for his size, but he's a big boy.
Wow. A big boy.
I think he's made a lot of people smile already.
This is Oren.
This is Oren. Hi, Oren.
Oren, say hi.
That's what I would say. Our kitties, our puppies, and our kiddos are always welcome to come wherever they want. So it's great. Okay.
You're
beautiful.
welcome, Karen. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a beautiful message, Nancy. All right, Miss Lynne, your turn, darling. Do we need to do another check-in, or do you know who you're drawn to?
I wasn't sure I was doing another reading, but I'm happy to do one.
You are now.
I am now. Mish, do I remember right that, yeah, good day. Yeah, she's from down under. Mish okay. Shelley. Not Miss, Mish.
Miss Shelley.
Mish. I'm drawn to one of my blue ribbons for you, Mish. They want me to draw like 3 blue ribbons for you, and they all mean something different, of course. So let's dive in there. Mish, I have, okay, is it this side? You could, this side, right? Okay. Can you see this all right, everybody?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So number 48, Capri. Look at this gorgeous color. This is the color of vacation. All right. The Isle of Capri, which I believe is in the Mediterranean. This brings to my mind vacations by the water, especially by the ocean. Are you ready for a break? Are you like, have you had frazzled nerves there, Mish? Because it feels like you could really use a vacation right about now. And this number 48 eventually reduces to a 3, which has to do with creativity in some respects and self-expression. So Mish, I feel there are things you've been wanting to say, if you would understand that are just kind of caught in your throat and you're not really allowing yourself to go there. This year, I feel it's your time to come forward a bit more and to express that. And if you can manage a bit of time away to recharge your batteries and get more grounded, the connection between the earth and the sea and the sky and the sea are really being brought forward with this color for you. Okay. So if you can manage even a short time away, it's going to allow you to express yourself much better. And forgot to say this right away, Mish, please pick a number for me between 1 and 50 and put you to work here and see what else comes forward. There's a woman in your family tree coming forward, a very maternal, very mothering energy. And at the same time, I feel she had some creativity she did not get a chance to express. And so she's encouraging you, don't wait. Don't wait. Go ahead and do that. So thank you for guiding me to 47, the next door neighbor of 48, turquoise. Did you pick some great colors, honey, or what? Look at this, turquoise and capri. So turquoise, Mish, really brings forward the idea of divine protection and the fact that you really can feel confident going forward that the choices you make as far as expressing yourself and being creative are guided by spirit and are going to be backed up by the people, your departed ancestors in your family tree, okay? And this usually indicates to me that you have indigenous peoples roots, okay? And a strong connection to the land where you live. And so, again, whatever you can do to get out in nature and connect with the sky and the sea will feed you very, very well. And that 47 reduces to an 11, a master number. So go ahead, Spirit is saying, and accept the fact that you are protected, and that will give you the courage to express yourself and move forward. And you have the support of this lovely lady in the spirit. This feels like your mother's side of the family, either your mother or your maternal grandmother, and you live on the land. Okay, very good. Thank you for validating that. You have the support of your mother's mother, I feel, taking this forward. So take her love and that of the rest of your family going forward. And I appreciate being able to work with you today, Mish. Blessings.
That was beautiful reading, Lynn. Thank you. I was seeing those colors and I was looking at Kelly's painting in the background. They matched Kelly's painting. So the blues, and it was reminding me of someday I want to go to Greece, you know, and like Santorini, where they have all those colors of the white buildings with the, oh God, that's on my bucket list. So ladies trip to Greece, anybody? Shall we?
Yes, please.
We'll work on our tans and we'll.
Oh yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, you got. See, mission reading got me all motivated.
Thank you,
Grecian goddesses.
Rose, oregano, olive oil, olives.
Oh yes.
Making me hungry.
Okay,
we'll go be Grecian goddesses in Greece. I know. I'm thinking of the sun and the water and the salt.
No, Kelly's ready to go out and eat. That's
no, but the food is great. You know, speaking of food, like if if you go to like not Southern California, Central California, there's a lot of farmland there too. And so if you're kind of like on the coast, like if you go out to eat there, everything's like farm to table, you know, it's just, that's like the best place to eat. So it's like, because here, even in Southern California, there's just not as much farming. So if you go up north, it's like, oh my gosh, the difference in the quality and the taste. So since we're talking about food, it's almost lunchtime here, guys. So so now we're all hungry. All right, your turn, Kelly.
Lynn and I were talking just yesterday, and we're like, we need to do a ladies UK trip.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun in the summer when it's warm.
We have so many friends across the pond there that we can probably go camp out.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm for a summer trip. I'm for some trip. You know, I don't want to freeze.
Are you guys ready? All you folks that are weighing in today, we're ready to go to the UK and visit you.
Yes. All right. Quick check-in. Who's still here? Who's open? And then Kelly, it's your turn next, and then we'll do a round of collectives and call it a day and go have our lunch after that. So.
Okay. In England, shepherd's pie, roast, Yorkshire pudding. I could just see that. Cornish hen.
Oh, we have an invitation.
Bangers and mash.
We can go down
on and on.
To Australia, I would be down for that. Yes, that would be super. Yes, definitely. All right. All right, Kelly, your turn.
Australian food. Oh, okay. It's my turn. Okay.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do collective then we'll do collective after that.
Okay.
Okay. I think I'm going to go. Everyone stay open.
Evelyn.
Man, there's so many kind of places that I want to go. I might do like a couple quick ones. I feel really weird just doing one. I don't know why. Usually I love just doing one. but I'm drawn to multiple names. So Arnie, I'm going to give you a quick one. Arnie, like there's all this maroon energy around you. And so it's like very red and very pink. And it's like this divine warrior energy. And it's asking you to step up within your business or multiple businesses that you have. It's asking you to be a leader. It's asking you to use your voice as a warrior of compassion and understanding. I'm going to use the word health. I feel like you're trying to look out for people's well-being. And it goes into multiple realms, but I actually see you like typing a lot by your computer, whether you're like writing things out like in a book or journal, or if you have ideas for a blog. I feel like some of these things have already been done where you're just like chronicling things that are important and you're figuring out how you're going to share that out. You're constructing. And I am trying, you are doing. So you really do have strength that you're bringing forward. And I feel like people are acknowledging that, and you're getting out of your comfort zone where you're okay with knowing like, this is the initiation. You're starting to be okay with people not understanding what you're saying and not believing what you're saying sometimes. And you're just like, whatever, it's the truth, whatever. And it's like, people are starting to respect you for that. So it's like coming into that strength. Unfortunately, kind of tied to that, with the more knowledge that you get, like some people are exiting out of your life. Certain people are not resonating, and that is hitting very hard, because my goodness, the whole point of this work is to bring people together. But really, there's a theme going forth with health, being an advocate for health, looking out for others. And please have self-belief in that work and have self-belief in your message. You're going to find more of your people, and you really are made to be a leader. Step into that. You have so much maroon energy, and red is all about leadership and guiding people and having the energy that other people don't have, like bearing that weight that other people can't sustain. So you have a lot more stamina to go to bear some weight and make some changes. You have a lot of wisdom to give. Absolutely, Arnie. So I'm also going to go to, let's see here. Who am I drawn to for a second? I'm drawn to like multiple names, really. I'm drawn to Charlene too as well. Okay. So Charlene, I'm going to come to you and you let me know if you have a question. But really, there is, when it comes to your work, you're going to have to change some things, and you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone in order to be of service. Okay. So you might feel like you're doing what you need to do, but it doesn't actually like fit in all the ways that you want it. It's time to change things so you can be more of service, because right now, what the changes that haven't been made are already inhibiting you to do more. And it's getting frustrating if you can understand that. And there's also the need for release. Sometimes we think we're releasing, but really we're like just aware of that we need to release, and we're not actually like stopping and releasing because we're doing too much. We think that sometimes we're moving and we're getting out of old patterns and we're transcending, and we're like, I'm doing it. I'm living the life that I want. I know that this is not the way, and I know that this is the way. And it's just like, yes, but you still need to like release. So you need to slow down, and let someone else or yourself start to hold space for all this release of old energy, because it's still within your body, and that's like inhibiting the service. And I'm saying that like sometimes when we have heavy energy or too much energy, we feel it, right? And so the feeling of freedom, because I feel like this is really important for you. Like you can embody that if you slow down, and then you can fly. If you want to fly, and if you want to just be like, full wings spread, you have to tend to your wings first, and build your wings and strengthen your wings, and That's so important. And the last thing I'm going to say is connections. It's really important that you are spending time with people who are good for you and having grace for yourself. Human connection is extremely important. It's going to teach you about the work, it's going to give you revelations. People are mirrors. We need to see ourselves through how other people are presenting, not because we should believe all those things. It's because we need to, again, shatter the mirror and break past who we think we are and what the world is giving us, and again, fly free. All right, i'm gonna i'm
That's
gonna
beautiful.
stop there. Thank you.
Yeah. She understood everything too. So yeah, she's moving through all that too. And so,
Thank
and
you.
she said,
Shatter the mirror.
absolutely. Shatter the mirror. Absolutely. And she's
Yeah.
waiting to work in a shop also too. So we will move on to collective messages. So all of you are getting a group message too. But real quick, I wanted to give a quick thing to Maggie just because she's here and I was aware of her husband just popped in real quick and he was just giving you a great big bear hug and he's kind of nudging you forward into some kind of change or some kind of shift um, or yeah, it's like a change or a shift, but I don't know what it is. But he's kind of like nudging you forward, like it's going to be okay. And he was showing me the rolling of the dice, so I'm not sure what that means or how it connects. So I just want to give it to you as it is versus like interpreting it for you too. But he's always got your back. Lots of love from him. I know that he's your flame, he's your beloved. So I just want to make sure I get that in for Maggie Martin real quick too. And once again, let me give you I went down the rest of Friday and tomorrow's shows already. But on Monday, we have Inner Realms Outer Journeys with Karen Bonifilio at 2 p.m. Pacific, followed by Be in the Light with Brian Lahr at 4:30 Pacific, followed by my new show, The Love Show, at 6 p.m. Pacific. And I've got Tanya Thole and Leslie Rogers from the founders of the Light Dark Institute joining me, and we are going to be talking about the doorway to enlightened love. They are amazingly excellent people. And so please do join us. You won't want to miss it. You are going to learn something and get a lot out of it. So I'm happy to be sharing that with you too. Very excited for that too. And with that, let's move into some collective messages. Miss Nancy, your turn.
Yes,
Hi,
thank you.
Kiwizi.
I do have a collective message, but I do want to specifically also say Kira's name. She put in the comments, I don't know if I can grab it very easily, that she's got a lot going on right now. So I feel like this is very much for you, but also for the collective as well. So what I would like to share is, life has a lot coming at us, and, both good and both challenging. It is really, really important. And Kira, I do feel like you've had a rough go. You've had a lot of things going on all at the same time. So I'm really feeling into that energy for you. I feel like you're just saying, can I just get a break here? Can I just get a break? And that is also a very common thing that most of us do feel. So what I would like to express from Spirit is really a reminder. Number one, we're all in recovery in some way, shape, or form from something. Okay. Healing from something. So we're all in a sense of recovery. And I get chills as I say that, because it is also really important to trust our intuition, trust the guidance. I will also throw in there the gentle reminder that meditation can help bring us answers. It can help bring us calmness. It can help bring us peace. It could also really help settle us down, because oftentimes, and this is not medical advice by any means, when we have so many things going on, which can lead to anxiety and unsettledness and restlessness. And more often than not, it's because we're looking so far ahead, and all the things that we need to do, or the things that could go wrong, or the things that have already gone wrong. So Spirit is really encouraging, just take it one step at a time. It's not meant to break us. It's meant to teach us. It's meant to help us grow. So really follow your intuition and stay grounded there, because that's really what's going to get us through the harder days. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, that's something that everybody can can use right now as well too. So that was perfect message. Trust the process.
Yeah.
How many times have we heard that one? We have to keep it. I get a little stubborn with that one sometimes. That's me. I get a little stubborn with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're sending you so much love, Kira, especially.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I felt a lot of healing coming in for her too. So for everybody too. So thank you, Nancy. All right, Miss Lynne.
Do we have time for me to just bring a brief message to Kira? And then I do have one
Sure.
for the collective. Okay.
Sure. Yes.
My heart goes out to you, Kira, and I don't think it would be right for me to hang on to this message or hold it back. So, Kira, what I feel is what they're showing me is at the root of your son's behavior and challenges with that recently is him struggling to find his role, get into a comfortable role as a male, as a man. And I feel they're showing me that if it is possible for you to bring in a strong male father figure, someone who can be a good example for him, someone balanced, pardon me, it would be so, so helpful. I see him having one foot up here in blue and one foot down here in blue. He's just not sure what to do as a man, and these are confusing times. So if you could look around for that, for an answer in that direction, I feel that would be helpful. And our hearts go out to you. You know, problems with children really, that runs deep to your heart. I know. Okay. Blessings, Kira, really. So the message I have for the collective, I've drawn this ribbon magenta, number 10. And this is one of my favorite colors. I call it fiercely feminine. So even you guys in the audience, if Arnie is still there, and this will make him laugh because he knows these feminine colors come through for the guys sometimes too. But this is fiercely feminine, y'all. It's number 10. It's a nice, strong, like one energy. And here we are in a global one. So finding what we used to call, you have been trying to find a role model for him. Yeah, I felt like that was at the base of it. Don't give up, Kira. Don't give up. Hi, Arnie. Okay, so back to magenta. So whether you're male or female, whatever, plug into those strong, feminine, divine feminine aspects of yourself to have the strength and the right attitude and perspective moving forward, because this has a lot of protective parenting type energy to it. I hope you all relate to that. Do a good job of parenting yourself to have success this ongoing year. Look out for yourself, and that in turn will allow you to look out for your loved ones. Okay. And that's what I'm getting. Strong, but feminine at the same time. So I hope you all relate to that.
That's beautiful, and thank you. And love to Kira as well too. For I know you're going through a rough time too, and it's okay to seek counseling or coaching too. That because that could be helpful for you as well. So just something to think about investigating as well too. So you'll have some ongoing support for that too. And I love all of the shout outs to moms here in the comments as well too, because just about every living being on the planet, except maybe seahorses, has been given is here because of a woman and her divine portal of a womb. So if we don't, we could always use more respect and honor and cherishing of women and mothers in this world too. So just saying.
Those male seahorses.
Just saying.
I love that.
But 99% of everybody else. So in case we forgot, mothers are kind of important or we wouldn't be here. So there we go.
The females create the babies and then they transfer them to the males to birth them.
See, there we go. 99.9%. Just saying. And almost all of the work is done by the women too, when it comes to the gestation period and how the egg does its thing, and it's fascinating too. So right, exactly. So let's shout out to women and motherhood. So yes. So all right, Miss Kelly, your turn.
Okay, I mean, maybe we should talk about women and motherhood some more with the collective.
I'm down for that.
I pulled the sacral chakra card. Look at
Ooh.
There you
that.
go.
Wow.
Mhm.
So this is about understanding like the divine power we have to create. That's been like a theme we've been talking about here. And that this is a wonderful, wonderful source of transformation and change. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a joyous thing. It's a invitation of more. It's an invitation of surprise. It's us, being called to life. And sacral energy is all about vitality and life energy. Whether you use that to physically create or birth things, or spiritually or emotionally or mentally create or birth things. It's an incredible force. And what really makes this its most powerful is when people are in the joy of the act of creating. Can I get an amen?
Amen. Hallelujah.
To create is great. I couldn't have said it better. Arnie is
Arnie.
the message. To create is great. That's the collective message.
I love that. Thank you, Arnie, too. And Arnie's always very supportive of the gals here too. So it's like it takes a real king to support the queens of this world too. So thank you, Arnie. So we appreciate you so much. Amen, sister.
Hey,
That's perfect. And
welcome,
doesn't that
Lynne.
align well? Yeah. And doesn't that align well with spring? Like the first day of spring. And it's, that's all about new beginnings and creation and rebirth and, all of that. So I think that's kind of amazing. So look at what we have created here today, us ladies, with all of you here joining us here today. What I want to say to everybody here too is just going back to channeling I did a few days ago, is the spirit world is very aware that that the earth is in a bit of a heightened state of anxiety, worry, fear. These are all very natural emotions when there's huge change and transformational shift going on too. It's heartbreaking and painful to watch and know what's happening in the world. And there's also beliefs that are changing, beliefs in how we think the world works and what we understand could happen, and then that changes also how we see ourselves, because when our beliefs change, then how we see ourselves changes as well too. So there's a lot of adaptation happening, and they're saying it's going to be okay. They're bringing peace, they're bringing calm, but what they're recommending is that we just keep moving on with our day-to-day activities and living life with as much normalcy as we can. And that also means coming into the present moment and having deep gratitude and reverence for life itself and all of the people that we care about and our earth, because this reverence is a quality, it is a force, it is a frequency that will help to transform the energies into something more positive and beneficial for all of us here too. So it's a really good time for me to say, Kelly, I love you. Lynn, I love you. Nancy, I love you. Everybody here, I love you, right? And it's like coming back to the love, returning to love right now too, because that is a powerful force that will help to change our world and make it better. This isn't Pollyanna thinking. This is truth here too. It's really quite powerful. So do your thing, enjoy the sunshine, feel, the breeze on your face, come into the present moment, find something positive to do for yourself, for your home, for the people around you, and for your planet as well too. Maybe do some gardening, plant a seed, grow a little plant, find a little corner to clean up that's been waiting for you for a while. There's all kinds of little things that we can do to feel better. But it will get better. And remember what I've been saying for the last several months is we have a beautiful renaissance coming, and that is a period of openness and creativity and all new things being born into the world. So all of my creatives out there, and even if you don't think you are one, you are. Do something creative, do something fun, do something playful, because that joy, like Kelly was talking about, is very high frequency, and that's going to help us all to lift up together. So our goal right now is we're raising our frequency, not so dense, not so heavy, into something where we can all breathe a little bit better. So this is where we're going. So march on, everybody, and let's go do that all together too. So thank you for allowing me to share that. And thank you, ladies, for joining me here today. Sending love and healing to everybody who needs it here, and to our beautiful Alice Trevorrow, our sparkle queen from Scotland, who wasn't feeling well today. We're sending her lots of love and healing as well too, and she'll join us here on another day. So thank you again all for joining us here today. And please remember, we've got another show later this evening, Spiritually Imperfect. 3 shows on Saturday, 3 shows on Monday, and even more after that coming up on the Sacred Spiral Network. Shout out to Miss Kelly Brickel. She is the owner, creator and producer of the Sacred Spiral Network. And without her, none of all of this love would have existed as it is right now too. So thank you, Miss Kelly.
Yeah, we call her Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
I'm surrounded by Wonder Women. Seriously, you just help amplify it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Seriously, I love you all. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us.
I love you all too. Yay, we did good. It was a beautiful Friday. So thanks again so much, and lots of love to everybody who's joined us. And thank you for all of your loving support and positive comments. So with that, we will say good afternoon and good evening, and be well, everybody. Live your best life, make it sexy, and make it fun. So there we go. Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.